How many of you out there have ever reared dogs? I mean, in your homes, big dogs, not these little chihuahuas and real dogs. You know, we've got some dogs here, and they don't play. Those dogs can really intimidate. If you thought you were playing with them, they can really scare the living daylights out of you. And one time I kicked one of our dogs, and the dogs gave me a warning the next night. They really let me know that they were in charge. And so ask yourself, why are human beings scared of dogs? Okay, they say dogs is man's best friend, but we're scared of dogs. Well, dogs, like the dogs we have, usually shit around the compound a lot. Then you have to come the next day and clean it up. I don't know even if you have ever had constipation. Really, constipation is the worst, one of the worst things you'll ever have on earth. It's not a disease, but that's why you have to eat raw veg and a lot of fruits and greens and all that stuff. Otherwise, you'll take a long time in the loo. And the rainy season has kicked off for the latter part of the year. Boarders are going to make money. I once tried to learn how to ride a boarder, but I had only one try. I think I need more practice, but at least I have the balance. I can ride a bike. But boarders, it's a good business, but it's long hours, and sometimes the guy who if you try to hire a guy to ride a bike, he may cheat you. But I don't know. Nowadays, boarders are being attacked. Sometime back there were the iron bar thugs, and boarders are being lured into black spots by ladies, and Kampala is getting freakier. People are dying, people are being kidnapped. But anyway, just put your life in the hands of the Lord. How many of you out there have ever betted, especially the men, football betting and all kinds of sports betting? If you tell the truth, many of you have. But do you recall all those promises of getting 100 million, 80 million, 60 million, 50 million, 40 million, just from predicting 7 matches correctly, or 10 matches in a row correctly? Those guys, oh God, those guys can make you get heartbroken time after time. Somehow the matches never seem to match, And think of the telecom companies who are ever coming up to us, telling us about how we can win 250 million if we enter a draw, if we answer a number of questions correctly. You just or think of the soft drink companies who tell you if you check under the crown and collect these words together, you'll win a phone. But you may even collect all the pieces together, but the depots don't want to help you get your prize, So sometimes the old-fashioned way of being rich is just the best way, I don't support gambling in casinos. Sometimes people really waste so much of their life savings on useless endeavors. And they say betting is you should be over 18 or 21. I don't know exactly the age, but really playing with cash, you'd rather be a moderate person than always be chasing the big bucks and No, get rich the old-fashioned way. Let God bless you slowly but surely. You know, Twitter has changed the world. Twitter has changed the world, and sometimes you shouldn't lose sleep because some people don't follow you back, or you're losing followers, or you don't have as many followers, or you look at the celebrities having millions of followers on Instagram, and you just have like maybe 100, or 200. Just all your Facebook friends are following you on Instagram, and some of these things are a bit useless and don't make sense, but social media is here to stay, and just cheer up. Don't be worried about Twitter and all that stuff. Playlists can annoy. That's another point I want to make. Playlists can annoy. You're tired. You have listened to all the songs of Eminem. You've listened to all the songs of Mary J. Blige. You've listened to all the gospel songs. You've listened to all Rihanna's songs, R. Kelly's songs, Kool and the Gang. Oh my goodness. Playlists can nag, and but that's the old music, and new music takes time to really hit, and you just have to do with your old playlist, and I thank God recently DSTV cut their rates, DSTV cut their rates. MTN is giving out double for them. Just star 150 star 10 hash. You get double the amount of MBs. It's a nice thing. It's a nice feeling. But I don't know. Thank God mobile money is a bit cheaper than it was. Sending mobile money, the MTN cut their rates as well, and that's fine. Yeah. Well, sometimes you ask yourself, how will you afford your own car, air tickets, or a home, your very own home? Just trust God. But life ain't that easy. You have to work hard and you have to believe God. But just try and work hard and see how things will work out. Have you ever noticed that sometimes, firstly, these simple drugs like Panadol, paracetamol, and Indoseed, and all these simple painkillers, but sometimes, have you noticed, if you ever have an ailment, the side effects of the drug are even worse than the condition you're trying to treat. Think of a drug which may give you like something as crazy as erectile dysfunction or ejaculatory dysfunction. You're almost causing a bigger problem, or where you put on so much weight that you really can't, you really lose a lot of self-esteem. It ends up, hurting you the more,